drop some. G'day guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. Today I'm really excited to announce the winner of our pay dirt bag giveaway. Now that's a 500 gram bag of pay dirt from a crevice that I've dug out that is going to be given to a lucky winner. Now before I announce who that winner was, I just wanted to talk to you about something else. This is the pay dirt itself. It is in a tub that's been drying out for the last week and the dirt itself was very heavy with shotgun pellets, and it gives me a really good opportunity to show you guys how to do some dry panning. Now dry panning is not the most effective thing to do in the world, it really isn't. There are many other ways that you can prospect that would be a lot better, but if you are in a pinch, if you really desperately need to find out where the gold is in a dry area so you can take buckets home from your samples, this is the way to do it. It will not find you small fine gold, so it's unlikely any gold's going to rock up in this because the gold that I dug out of that crevice for the most part was quite fine, but there was a hell of a lot of shotgun pellets, and that's what we want to talk about today, is just trying to find those shotgun pellets in here, because if we can find them, we can find little gold pickers and gold nuggets. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Grizzly's gone to sleep behind me because apparently I am mega boring, but we are going to get started. I'm not going to explain how to do it to you. This guy over here is. So, let's get ready and let's get going. Alrighty, let us explain what we have on offer today. Dry panning is an incredibly effective method of finding out if an area is worth sampling, if it's worth screening buckets down and taking it back to a dry blower or a sluice when you're in a low water area. So if you're in somewhere like Dunolly, Bendigo, even out in WA, you can find some really decent gold doing this. It won't pick up fine gold. This is something I wanted to point out, that it only really picks up larger bits. It'll easily find a shotgun pellet, but you're more likely to find a shotgun pellet and up. It's very unlikely you're going to find anything smaller than that. Mostly because even if it was found, it's still going to be covered in dirt. It's going to be very difficult to see. Now, dry panning, the principles are very simple. They're exactly the same as using water, except instead of using the liquid to liquefy the soil and allow the gold to drop to the bottom, we're utilizing friction. Friction causes vibration, and the vibration helps the heavy things settle to the bottom of the pan. The only trick is you've got to slow down a little bit. So as long as you keep a constant vibration on it and you give it a little bit of time, a little bit of back and forth motion to get everything settled to the bottom of the pan, because it will take a little bit longer than what it does with water, you will easily collect any gold that is in the pan, or in this case, shotgun pellets. So you want to start off by just doing the normal panning motions, around and around, side to side, back and forth, as long as you keep constant friction on the bottom of the pan, and that'll settle everything to the bottom and you're ready to go. When you want to start getting rid of dirt, Jeff Williams suggests that you can literally put your hand on top of the pan and push off the top ½ inch or so worth of soil. Now I've tried that method, it does work, but I feel more comfortable using a method where I just simply tilt the pan forward and slowly shuffle it side to side and back and forth, and the light stuff will just gradually work its way off the top. Don't worry so much if you're losing big rocks. That happens if you're panning normally in a stream anyway. You will end up with a lot of fine dust at the bottom of your pan, and that's alright. That just means that that's the fine dust that's worked its way through the cracks at the very bottom, and it's unlikely to go anywhere anyway. And we have a handy little trick to deal with that at the end. As you work it, just pay attention to what the dirt's doing. Sometimes it will clump together, especially if it's a little bit damp. You can do this if it's a little bit damp, but it has to be just borderline damp. You can't go out after a shower or rain or something like that. You know, you want it to be as dry as possible. When you get down to that last little bit, you want to start breaking up any dirt clumps that might be forming in your riffles in the bottom corner of your pan, and just keeping a really close eye on how your dirt is tracking. So you don't want to be losing too much over the edge at once. You just want to be going slowly, and make sure that you bring the pan back down and reshake everything to the very bottom every so often, just to give it every chance of settling in that corner and not moving. Alrighty, there we go, easy as. Look at the shoddy pellets. All of those pellets down there. Now if that was gold, you would have it in your pan. That is super easy, super quick. It is very effective. If you're in an area that is dry, that has a hell of a lot of chunky coarse gold, somewhere like Bendigo, Maryborough, anything like that, even out in WA where you can get nuggets. If you're detecting out in WA, this is what I don't understand about a lot of WA detectorists that go out there and they find a gold nugget and then that's about it, and they walk off onto the next one. And if you see like on Aussie Gold Hunters from the aerial shots, they're usually like on the inside bend of a river or something like that. Dry panning in and around that nugget, the dirt that comes out of it, might be a little bit of hard work, but you might find extra bits of gold, little chunky bits that your detector hasn't picked up. So, really cool method to use. It can definitely help you find spots of to dig for gold out in the middle of nowhere where there is no water and that your detector is not going to pick up. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of a different angle on this tapping method. So we've got those shotgun pellets in there. I haven't changed anything with them. I move the tub out of the way and come this side because I'm using my other hand. What I'm talking about is you want to shuffle everything into the corner, so you can even tap it just to get everything down there. Once it's in the corner, like it is here, it doesn't matter which side you use, doesn't matter if it's about riffles or anything. You just want to hold it kind of like you'd be holding a violin, tilt it on an angle. Now the angle will be dependent somewhat on how hard you go to tap this side of the pan and how big your pan will be, but you know, sort of like a 20-degree angle, something like that, is not too bad. Vigorously tap the opposite side to where your dirt is. And what you'll start seeing is the light sands, or dirt in this case, walking its way up to the top and separating the heavy stuff out. And don't worry, you just keep tapping. Now if you're finding that not enough of that sand's moving, you can decrease the angle or you can increase your taps, one of the two. And there we go, we have separated heavies. I'll show you nice and close. We have separated heavies and sand, just like that. So there are our shotgun pellets and there's our dirt. That tapping method, once you learn that, it's the easiest part and it's the best fun part because you get to see any gold that might be down the bottom. Right, I'm going to put this back in the container and now we're going to go announce the winner. Well, the winner, by a long way, is Arthur Edwards. Dude, you have a lot of friends. 71 likes and reactions on your post. First of all, I wanted to say though, thank you everyone for entering. I read every comment. I love seeing the photos, especially of the kids getting out there with pans, and everyone's different setups too. That was awesome. Some of you are new guys, some of you are old hands. Either way, Arthur Edwards, congratulations. You're taking home 500 grams worth of pay dirt that I've dug out, unclassified. You know, I haven't seeded the dirt, it's just going to come to you how it is. So I'd love to see a video of you panning it out and what you think of some of the dirt that I have from one of my favourite spots. If you haven't already, check out the video. It's on the competition link, which I'll link in the description for you, just because you'll get to see exactly where that dirt came from. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the competition. I hope you enjoyed dry panning. And as always, I hope to catch you out there sometime.